Welcome back to our channel, and in this episode, we're gonna show you that home right behind us, built by Toll Brothers, and you won't believe what they offer inside of this home. We are here in Cumming, Georgia, and this location is everything. But enough of all that. Let's get inside that home because we know you wanna see that home just like we do. Let's go.
Well, Rob is so excited he ran ahead of me so he could turn all the lights on so you guys could see this gorgeous home. And if you do look right behind me, that side of the community is completely sold out. So they are just breaking ground on this side. And we are going to head into this first model here. And let's have Robert show us this amazing floor plan.
Alrighty guys, well when you come up to the stairs, come up 1, 2, 3 stairs, you're standing at this patio. This is one of the features, and this model is called the Peyton, built by Toll Brothers. And what we like about this setup is it's very open, it's tall, it's got recessed lighting, it's got the columns in the middle. But my favorite part, and Amber will agree with me, I'm sure everyone will agree with me, is the double door entry, because when you move in or out of a home, having a double door entry is just everything. So one of my favorite things about this home, once you come in through the double door, is just the massive tall ceilings, not just the ceilings, but how wide everything is from top to bottom, from left to right, and then all the door entries. I'm 6 foot, I'm putting my hand up and I still can't even touch. And so there is big ceilings. Everything is spacious inside of this model.
Yeah, it feels really nice and open as soon as you walk in here. And I love that right when you walk in, you can see all the way to the back, those windows bringing in that sunlight from the backyard.
Lots of natural light coming in. So this is the dining room area here. So when you come into the dining room, gives you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 seats here at the dining room with space for more. But this area is typically used to host maybe a Thanksgiving dinner, Christmas dinner. And so when you use this space, it's always nice to be able to have access to plates and all the nice china. So Toll Brothers designed it to have this here that makes it easy getting over to the dining room when you are serving all your guests. So great feature that Toll Brothers did by having that so close to the dining room table.
I love that they put little glass doors on it too, so you can display like your beautiful china and all the stuff that is your most precious.
Yes, yes, yes. So come on in, and we're gonna show you a couple things. So this is upstairs, but before we go up there, I wanna show you 2 other features. So come right around here. And this is going to be the half bath. This is going to be the bathroom for all the guests who are coming over and visiting. And then right behind me, well, this is a secret that we're gonna get to in just a minute. One on that side and one on that side. But before we do that, turn the camera around, Am, because this is what people are buying this home for. Take a look at this huge, huge living room, tall ceilings. The fireplace goes all the way from the floor all the way to the top, and it's just so much space. I know it's a big home. This is about 3,800 square feet without the 3rd level below us, but this is just a massive home, and these tall ceilings and open floor plan really help with that feeling.
Yeah, it feels really big and open in here, and having those glass sliding doors with the windows above it, you get all that natural light here. It's a beautiful sunny day in Georgia today in October, but that really just opens this space up and it feels so beautiful in here. I mean, those big lights aren't even on up there, and you're getting all this natural light in this huge space, and it gives you
when I came in, I didn't know if I
that.
needed to turn the lights on because there was so much natural light. So I guess at nighttime when you turn it on, it's going to look really pretty in here with all the lights and all the exposed beams and what you see up there. So
Right.
this is the living room, and right down here, well, this is another secret that we're going to get to in just a minute. So make sure you stay tuned because I do want to show you what's down there. But let's dive into the kitchen. So we got the living room, and then we have this large kitchen with Jenn-Air appliances, gold fixtures. Amber, what do you think about this kitchen? I know you're a huge cook.
I love the space. I love that the refrigerator is separate over here because you get really mad when you're cooking and I'm on top of you, or the kids are trying to open up the fridge. And is that the microwave right there too?
It's
As
a warming
well?
drawer microwave that's right here because this does have a range on this side. Sometime in new models, you'll see wall ovens, but this is going to be a range where you have the cooktop and then you have the oven below that. So this is a high-end appliance made by Jenn-Air. And then of course you have your huge, I want to say this is a 48-inch hood that runs all the way across the size of that oven. So this is an upgrade and this is an upgrade. Even with Jenn-Air, without Jenn-Air, these are expensive appliances when you get them in this size. So it's really nice to have a 6 burner and then also have this cooking area over here. And then to have a couple different ovens, whether you're cooking turkey or Christmas dinner, doesn't matter. Or even like at our house, we're cooking 4 or 5 different meals just because our kids want something else. Well, that makes it a lot more convenient.
This is definitely a great everyday kitchen with the space so that, like I said, we can be opening things from the microwave and the refrigerator while you are over here making breakfast. But I see how this also works for a big family dinner or a holiday dinner. Having the double oven is great. All of this countertop space. So when you do, I see Thanksgiving putting all the different plates out and people can just run right through
Like a
here.
buffet here
A
over at the
buffet,
Akerly house.
but they also did a cutout so you can get some seating there because our kids love to sit right there and talk to you and ask you a million questions while you're cooking.
Yep, this is exactly how it goes. So I'm cooking, I'm washing my hands. I got my son Carter and I got my daughter Desiree, and I'm trying to watch the Laker game, and there is just nonsense going on. But yes, I agree with you, Amber. Being able to have the kids here where we can feed them their dinner very quickly before they jump in the bath, before they jump in the shower, it makes it really nice. But if we want to have a family dinner, well, you got the space over here, and I can see this being a kitchen nook, little table set up that's connected with the bench and whatnot, being able to oversee the backyard and the side yard. But this is great space to be able to not, the kids may not want to eat there, or we want to eat as a family. Well, this is a great place to do it. And then, of course, once in a while, when we have those Thanksgiving dinners and we have the Christmas dinners and we have all those events that we throw, well, having that extra flex space over there, it makes it for a big entertainment home.
There's actually 3. You can eat in the dining room, this little kitchen area, or out on the patio there on a nice, beautiful day like today.
Yeah, well, you know what? Let's go ahead and go out on the patio because this is why I love Georgia, right? So we are in October and I'm wearing shorts and sandals, and this is just who I am because I'm from California, but we also get to enjoy this beautiful weather. It is not humid out. It does get humid during the summer months, but we are here in October in the fall, and Georgia in the fall and the spring, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. You get the birds, almost chipped on that. You get the birds chirping, you get the sunlight coming through the trees. It's just stunning and beautiful in this backyard. And take a look at this backyard as well. This is obviously an upgrade that Toll Brothers did, but that is turf down there, lots of space. And then of course they built that entertainment area in the backyard. We're going to go down there in just a minute. We're going to go down there in just a minute. There's not access from this floor, not that you couldn't make it happen, but we're going to go down there in just a minute. Let's go back inside.
I love this patio for eating breakfast and having your coffee and stuff out here. And these trees in about 2 weeks are going to change to those beautiful fall colors. And you are still going to have a covered area. They put a fan. I mean, this is a really big patio that's beautiful.
Yeah, that is another 8-seater there. And then, like Amber said, you got the fan, you got the ceiling lights. I could see a TV going out here, barbecuing.
You don't even need the TV because look, you can see it from here if you do the triple slide. No,
we all know that's a kid's TV. All right, so come back in here because Amber already gave away what I wanted to talk about.
What did I give away?
And that was the huge sliding door that you get. So here in Georgia, when you have that fresh air, being able to open this up, entertaining or not, check out how big this is. And this is something that you have to design when you're building a home because this is a permitted item. So if you can't just add this in the middle of construction. You have to do this in the very beginning. But when you buy new, well, you get to decide on that. So this is a great feature because that door is a little tiny. It's just a regular door to get in and out of the kitchen. But if you're barbecuing or have entertainment going on, well, how nice is it? You got lots of airflow, lots of natural light. And it's just very easy to breathe inside and outside of this home. So I love that feature because it's not isolated to be only indoors or only outdoors.
And it already makes this really massive space feel even bigger and more open because it's like eliminating a wall. It's amazing how much space you get in here.
So at our house, when our kids walk in, and we're going to reference our kids a lot because I'm sure a lot of you guys have kids and they come home from school, well, they take their backpack, they take their hat, they take their coats, and they throw it right there on the dining room table, or they throw it here on the island. And I can't stand it. Well, in this home, it's gonna be a little bit different because when you come in, whether you're coming in from your 1-car garage on this side or your 2-car garage there, you got a place for the kids to be able to hang their stuff, dump all their junk that they need for school, their shoes, their muddy shoes, their hats, their backpacks, their coats. It's nice to have that. So on this side, you have a 1-car garage. And then on this side, this is the 2-car garage. Now, keep in mind, this is a model home, so this is not what it would look like, but this is where the 2-car garage would be on this side. So you do have that walk-in, and as you can see, there's already people in there buying this home, buying these lots because they're selling out so quickly. So if you are thinking about relocating to North Atlanta, hit us up, give us a call because we can help you. We can show you these amazing discounts and VIP promotions that only we have. So use this VIP card because it'll help you out. So you also have this as a pantry area. It's a little bit off the kitchen, but it's a great size pantry in here with shelves built in. So I do like it. Also tall ceilings, tall doorway, just like the rest of the home.
So already we have a massive kitchen with a ton of storage because there's a little pantry right there, but we have an actual walk-in pantry. I love that.
So we have 2 kids, we have a dog, and you and I, and we cook probably 3 meals a day. And this is about the size of our pantry, and it does just fine. I can't imagine having all that space. So it's nice to have all this storage, and it's not just right here, right here. It goes all the way to the ceilings.
Floor to ceilings.
Yep, I know that I can't reach it, you're not going to be reaching it, and the kids aren't going to be reaching it. But maybe you put some stuff that's seasonal up there or whatnot. But it's great to have that additional space to tuck things away. All right, so we talked about what's back there, and we talked about going down here, and I think this is way cooler. So let's go down here first.
Okay, first surprise.
This is surprise number 1. Toll Brothers buys certain lots where you can build basements, and this is a lot that was available to build a basement. Now, when you buy a home and you add the basement feature, this is typically not finished. In fact, Toll Brothers will not sell you the home finished like this. So all this is so you can see and so that people can see what it's like to have a finished basement. But down here, it's just going to be the studs and electrical and some plumbing. So all this is great, but keep in mind, this is not how the model comes, but you can design it like this and you can make it a blank canvas. So with that being said, upstairs has a lot of entertainment space with that opening door, with that big kitchen with those tall ceilings. But this is also really nice as well to have all this flex space down here that's isolated away from whatever's going on upstairs, right? Maybe the kids or maybe a family event and you want to escape and watch your super important football, basketball, baseball games. It doesn't matter. This is a great place to do it. And it's also a great place for teenage kids to come down here and hang out with their friends, have the sleepovers, and having all this space without bugging mom and dad. So
this is an exact replica of what's upstairs. Like I would be standing in the kitchen right now.
Right.
That was where the kitchen table was and living room. So you get that exact same square footage right below, but still having windows and access to the backyard so you don't feel like you're in an underground bunker cave.
And you still got tall ceilings down here, so it still feels like a lot of space. And you have some extra rooms back there we're going to get to in just a minute. But being able to have maybe a wet bar down here, or be able to have a pool table or couch or another TV, well, it's great to have the additional space down here to be able to do that. Because I know a lot of families are kind of merging into one home, especially the cost of living and things going up. People want bigger homes, and buying a home that has a basement or a lot that can build a basement. Well, I was just telling a client upstairs, in fact, probably 10 minutes ago, the benefits of having a basement. And there are definitely some cons of a basement. Reach out to us if you want to know more about that. But having a basement is just key here in Georgia, especially with all the extra space that you can create, not just get, but could create. You also have the wall-to-wall sliding doors down here. So same thing as you had upstairs with all that space. Well, you have it downstairs as well. And then you're going to have a covered area down here. Once again, if you want to have a little bit of entertainment, couches, fans, you name it, great place for it.
So I don't know if you guys can see, but there's actually a road behind Rob right there. It's not a super busy road. It's not very noisy, but it could be an eyesore. And so one of the things we love about our builders here in Georgia is they don't just come back here and level out all these trees and chop them down. They leave this out here so when you do wake up with that morning coffee on your patio, you have a beautiful nature view and not a street with cars.
Yeah, it also blocks the sound. So you have the trees, they're gonna block the light and you don't have to really worry about what it looks like, but also blocks that sound. So this one is on a corner. That is the main road right there. So the model home is gonna have the most amount of noise compared to the rest. In fact, you could probably flip the camera around right over this hill. We're in the backyard, but this is where all the subdivision is gonna be, not where the trees are at, but just everything back that way. So yes, they cleared a couple of trees, but they still leave the trees in the backyard, so it still gives you that wooded feel. But yeah, Amber, you're right. It blocks out the eyesore and it blocks out the sound of that as well. So I want to show you guys this because a lot of people ask us, how do you buy a 2-story home and then also have a basement? Are they digging into the ground or how does that work? Well, this is going to help answer that question, or at least I hope it does. When you come in from the main part of the home, the front of the home, it looks like a 2-story home. Because it is a 2-story home, right? So that's going to be your 2 stories. But as you notice, the topography goes down. And when the lot does this, this is when a builder allows you to put a basement in the home. So it is surrounded with a foundation on the basement side. And so it opens up back here. So when your stairs come down, Then you're going to be able to have a third basement with additional square footage. This home sits right around 3,800 square feet. If you take the model match floor plan that is downstairs and add that, you're probably looking around 6,000 square feet. So it can be quite a bit of space that you get in these homes without necessarily having to build out wide or taller than what's already existing. So I love that feature because I was just telling a client about the benefits of a basement. We talked about the cons a little bit, but the benefits of the basement is just having that extra space and a blank canvas to do what you want. If you need the extra space for storage, for a bigger family, or even office space, maybe you work from home, being able to have that flexibility on the home that you are buying and spending this much money on, well, it's a key. It's super important to make sure you're buying a home that you know what comes with it and how you can make it bigger, how it benefit you later on down the road, so you're not constantly selling and buying real estate. So down under here, this is an addition that does not come standard on Toll Brothers. Of course, you can add this, but this just gives you an idea of what you can have as far as backyard space. That's entertainment. You have a TV up there. You have a ceiling fan. You have a cooktop, and you just have a nice, relaxing area. And I can see the kids really coming down here wanting to throw
Fire.
wanting
Yeah.
to throw some marshmallows on there and be able to cook some s'mores and be able to just enjoy a Friday or Saturday night.
Yeah, the weather's so great in Georgia that this space could be utilized almost all year round because you can be out here in the warmer months and they got that ceiling fan, hanging out, grilling, and then in those colder months, like you said, Rob, building a fire, watching some football games in the fall season out here, and inviting your neighbors over because they made this a definite entertaining space.
Yeah, so the backyard space is phenomenal as far as what you get here with new construction. Sometimes you buy new construction, the lots are a little bit smaller. All right, so on this side, we showed you everything on that side.
There's more to the basement?
There is
Rob?
more. So a lot of people in Georgia and they buy these big homes. Well, they don't necessarily entertain in the basement. Sometimes it's more of a work from home lifestyle. And that's how this is set up. So when you come down here on this side, there's a double wing. There's a bedroom or additional office on that side. It's not completed, but this is what you would be able to get as far as an office here in the basement. Good space, but it can also be a bedroom, right? So we said that you can work from home, have the work-life balance, remote lifestyle, I guess you could say, or you can make this an additional bedroom because you have a walk-in closet, you have a good room down here, but then you also have a full bathroom right over here.
It is
And
nice that they have a window in here. So if it was an office, you're not, in the dark. You can
Right.
get some sunlight.
So the basement space is great. Like I said, you get that office, you get an additional bedroom, you get the full bathroom. Now we're back on the main level. And we showed you this earlier, what's behind here. You have the half bath, but this is the selling point of this model is this right here because, well, you got another bedroom, but you also have something over here. We're going to get there in just a minute, but let's go right over here. This is an in-law suite. So you have a full bedroom here on the main. You also have a full bathroom. So that was just a half bathroom right next door, but there's another hidden bathroom over here. This is a closet, but come on over here, Em. So come on this side of the property. I'm sorry, this side of the home. And you have a full bathroom here that is set up for that guest. So they have their own full bathroom and then they have their own flex living space area. So
Wow.
this is great for an in-law like to come over and visit, maybe an elderly, because you don't have to worry about the stairs. So you have this own little flex space. So not only do you have the basement, not only do you have the living room, but you also have this. And there's also one other place that people get to hang out. And we'll get there in just a minute.
So I love this because, we use our basement as our guest quarters, which is great. But like you said, if you do need to use it as an ensuite, not just for guests, but for someone living with you at all times, and they can't do those stairs, they still have their own little retreat. And it's way back here. I mean, I didn't even know this was back here.
No, it's a secret. So a lot of people think it's just this half bathroom, but then you get a full bedroom, you get a full bathroom, and then you get that living area. All right, let's shoot upstairs. Upstairs, hold on one second. All right, so let's go on upstairs, and up here, you're gonna have a couple bedrooms and a couple bathrooms, including the master. But when you get to the top of the stairs, you'll see what I really like about this. So come on all the way up. So this is the floor plan that I was saying that no other model has, and it's what is back here and what's over here. We're gonna get to that in just a second, but I wanna show you this side of the wing of upstairs. This is the catwalk. Great feature here because you get to see the open side of the front door, and then you also get to see the open concept over here of the living room and the kitchen. So it makes it feel really big up here.
Yeah, I love how they kept the catwalk open so
Mhm.
that you can not feel claustrophobic walking down a dry walled up hallway. And like you said, be able to just look at all the beautiful features of this home, like those wood beam ceilings leading right into the living room and kitchen.
So on this side, you have 2 bedrooms, and each bedroom has their own bathroom. And I know that may not sound like a crazy big deal, but we just got done dealing with a client down in Peachtree, one of a good friend of ours that moved from Southern California, and they could not find a home that had 3, 4, 5 bedrooms with more than 2.5 baths. So being able to find a home that has a bedroom and a bathroom for each person, that is a game changer because not everyone has 3 boys or 3 girls. Sometimes there's a couple boys or a couple girls. Well, this stops all that madness. So let's jump in here
They
because
even had 3 girls, but they wanted 3 bedrooms because 3 bathrooms with their own bedrooms because they took so long to get
yeah.
ready.
So in here, you're gonna have bedroom number 1 upstairs, good size. Still, you're gonna have the tall ceilings, and this faces out the front of the home. So I want you to take a look out there because you can see how big this area is going to be. There's gonna be about 70, 80 homes are gonna go on this side, and then the pool is gonna be on this side as well. On that side, that area has already been sold out. That was completed last year, and that sold out very quickly. So this subdivision by Toll Brothers, in fact, all the subdivisions, there's about 6 of them out here and coming. They're all selling extremely quick. And it's because Toll Brothers does a great job in their floor plans and the way they design their homes, and people are just falling in love with them.
Yeah, they must actually talk to families and see what is deal breakers and game changers like this, putting each bedroom with its own bathroom and an ensuite downstairs for multi-generational families. Feels like they really listen to the clients and do what's best.
Right. And over here, you're gonna have the other bedroom on this side of the wing of the home, and this will also have its own bathroom. So that's a great feature. Like I said, having the kids separated, having their own bedrooms, bathrooms is key in today's age. All right, Am, let's go to this side because, well, this is the kind of one of the other secrets about Toll Brothers because you see this feature on a lot of new homes. You see this feature on Toll Brothers, but you only see it on the first floor. And this is where you get to see it on the second floor. And this is what's really cool. And it's what is behind the master bedroom. It's what's over here. But we're going to jump into this bedroom because, well, it's another bedroom. This is bedroom number 3. And this is going to be the princess room, just by the colors I can tell.
Can't leave this bedroom out, the girls' room.
Yeah, and I just love all this seating here to be able to look out, reading a book and just enjoying it.
This would have been a dream room for me, and I always wanted one of those window seats
Hmm.
with a cushion that you could read your book and just kind of people watch out there.
Yeah, I like how they designed it. They got this, they got the lights kind of sitting on the side. And then, of course, this has its own bathroom in here. So each bedroom for the children have their own bathroom. So it's a great feature. All
Love
right, let's go on this side. And I want you to not look over here. Go this way. Come on,
it.
come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. All right. So the reason for that is we're gonna have a little bit of a surprise. So come on into the master bedroom. This is the master, a great size
Wow.
once again. Big, 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 big. A lot of room. That is probably a king size bed, and it looks tiny inside this huge room. And you get lots of natural light with all the windows. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 windows in one bedroom.
I love the tray ceilings in here. And like you said, I love that there is some space to kind of sit down and read before bedtime or even just relax. Our kids sometimes want to come in and read a book or something before bedtime. It's nice to have that extra space in there.
Yes. All right, come on into the master bathroom, big master bathroom. Right over here is a toilet. We don't need to look at that. That's nothing pretty to look at. But we have a double sink, his and hers. I like it separated because I'm OCD. I don't have to worry about her stuff. She doesn't have to worry about my long hair. So I
You
like that it's
steal my brush.
separated. I like that it's separated. And then you have a huge tub. In fact, I always like to do this on my other videos. You'll see me jumping in here, see how big this is. And well,
Because you are 6 foot, so it gives people a good idea of.
and it's a lot of space in here and it's deep. So this is a great feature because you get a huge tub inside a large master bathroom. And then you also have a large shower in here. Sorry if I'm touching the microphone, keeps flipping on you guys. But you do have a large shower in here. Great feature. I was just gonna say, if they don't have a rain shower, they're missing out, but they definitely have a rain shower in here.
So in those big showers, I think that's a super important feature is to have 2 shower heads because it can get quite cold and drafty when you're in such a big space,
Yes.
especially this whole bathroom being big. So having that extra shower head to keep you warm is
is key.
Perfect.
All right, so this is the closet, and this still is not the feature that I want to show you, and we're getting there in just a second, but this is the big master closet. I like all the different cutouts, whether you're putting hats, you're putting belts in here, doesn't matter. Got a lot of space on both sides and a lots of place to hang the clothes as well. I like that because I hang all my shirts, I hang my pants. I know not a lot of guys do that, but kind of thing I like to do. So
you know what I love too? They put a window in here. Sometimes you
yes.
come in here early in the morning and it's dark, and this is so nice to have some natural light in your closet, which might seem silly, but I love it.
Although the sun does come up a little bit later than it does on the West Coast. It's just, and I don't mean that by time. Literally, the sun comes out like 7:30 in the morning sometimes. It's still dark out 7:15. So sometimes you have to turn that light on in the closet. All right, come on in here, Em. So this is what I'm talking about. You have an upstairs laundry. Yes, you've seen that in new models, of course. People are putting in it. But what you don't see is that it has access, and we are back to the little girl's room. It makes a whole wraparound. So I like that because the kids that are bringing their laundry from that side or from this room, they can come in here without having to go in the master bedroom. But as a parent, the convenience of having this right next to our bedroom, I can't count how many times that we started laundry and the laundry was going and the clothes sat there all night because I was too lazy to go downstairs and put them in the dryer. So this makes it really nice having it close to the master bedroom.
And just bloop, throw them all into your closet right there. So there's no excuse why your clothes would be sitting on your bed for days.
Yep,
I'm
that would
actually
be
guilty. You're not guilty of that. I
I'm
am.
pretty good. That's my OCD. So that is upstairs. That's going to give you 4 bedrooms. You got 2 on that side, 2 on this side, including the master, and each one of them having their own bedroom. And then downstairs, you have the guest bedroom with their own ensuite, their own setup. And then down in the basement, you also have additional bedroom or an office. So you have a lot of different options in this home. So if you have a growing family, well, this is great, right? So we get a lot of people just like you reaching out, relocating to whether it's Atlanta, North Atlanta, coming from another state, or even just down the street. And they're reaching out, hey, Rob, what is that floor plan? And what is that floor plan that you guys showed over there in Cumming? And we love it. So if you're thinking about buying new construction and we can help you guide you through the process, give us a call. Phone number is right here on the screen. And don't forget to take a picture of this VIP card, because if you come into the new models without us, you got to show this, because this is going to help you get those incentives. And in plans like this, they're giving $40,000, $50,000, $60,000 incentives, and that can help buy down the rate. And if you're paying cash, well, hey, even more money on your closing costs to save. So if there's anything we can do for you, reach out, give us a call. Until then, to the next video.